Do you like fantasy football and sports betting? Come join us here at the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast, where hosts Matt, Shane, and Jason talk about fantasy players, lineups, and sports betting to help you compete and win championships. And of course, some extra cash. Let's jump right into the show.
What is up? What is up? Welcome back to another episode of the Parlay FF Podcast. Matt, Shane, and Jason are here with you tonight on this actually pretty chilly evening here in Kansas. It is starting to turn, and I absolutely love it. How are you two doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. It is great to be back here in this beautiful, beautiful weather, Matt. I am, as one would say, a polar bear. My favorite type of weather is snow on the ground. Let me go put my face. It's that kind of time, and it is that season, and that means it's also the best time of the year for shitty football, because that's what we have for this slate, and I kind of love it. Not gonna lie, just a little bit, just kind of love it a little bit.
Yeah, the cold weather kind of hit down here. I mean, it got dropped down to like 50,
86.
something. Yeah, I mean, I live in Texas because I like the heat. I don't like any of that cold weather, so get that away from me. And I just want to apologize to everybody who watched the Texans game last night. Sorry you had to sit through that. That was terrible. I fell asleep in the fourth quarter.
I was gonna say, fell asleep during that game. It was very, I don't know, lullaby. It felt like they just lulled me directly to bed. It was pretty great, actually. It was very cathartic.
See, and I'm an old man, so I go to bed early now, especially since I have to get up so early in the morning. So, Jason, I'm sorry. I watched like the first 3 drives, but it sounds like it wasn't very, entertaining, to say the least.
No, this is what we should do for them. Actually, both of those games deserve that. That was
it was
horrific
bad.
Monday Night Football.
Yeah, it was.
To be fair, whole slate. There was like 2 watchable games.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah. But you know what, Shane? You're accurate. Like, there was a lot of games on Sunday that I was just like, normally I'm excited to sit down on Sunday and watch football and just, do some live props, live bets, like just slamming them. But I actually walked out of my house and went and did outside things because I was just so bored with football.
I have family photos. So I missed the only exciting part of the entire weekend, and that was the Denver comeback.
Oh, yeah. That was actually a pretty spicy comeback.
So, that was the only thing that I missed the one cool thing that happened. It was very, very fun.
Would we say the Giants lost the game, or did the Broncos win that game?
A little mixture of both.
Yeah.
If you're a Giants fan, you say, Denver came back and beat them, or I don't know. I don't know how they word that.
And Shane, what did you say earlier? They released their kicker?
They did, yes. They cut the kicker, which, I mean, he's kind of the scapegoat in that situation.
Yeah.
He did cost them 4 points, so I get it. But also, they've already replaced one kicker. What are they going to, Graham Gano's not coming back.
No.
He's on the IR for the season. I guess, shoot, Jason, go lace him up, my guy. Go. They're going to have open tryouts. You go see if you can't be the next Brendan Aubrey.
Yeah, hard pass.
All right, guys. Well, you guys know that this is our betting show. Feel free to ask any questions in the comment section, guys, as we are live right now. We will do our best to answer whatever we possibly can. But as always, we will throw out some free bets for you guys, just like we do every single week. And if you guys want to continue to find us elsewhere, right, you can head over to X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. You can look at the names on the screen. You can find Shane at Shane Parlay FF. You can find Jason at Jason Parlay FF. You can find myself at Matt_Parlay FF. Ask us any questions over there. Reach out. We would be glad to help. We really want to get you guys engaged more with some betting questions because we would love to answer some of those. So feel free to do that while you are here live on YouTube, and check out, share it, Fantasy Six Pack YouTube channel. We go live every single Tuesday night with our early bets of the week, the lines that we do like currently, and those continue to get updated as the week progresses. But if you want to see more of our bets, head over to fantasysixpack.net. Become an all-access member today. Shane popped up the deal on the corner of the screen, the QR code. Scan that. Become an all-access member, guys. Use promo code ParlayFF to get 15% off, and you guys will have our full slate of bets that we put out, not just the free ones that we give you here. If you guys want to follow us on the audio side, head over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, look up the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast, give it a subscribe, 5-star review. It does help out the show, and we love everyone who has done it already. And we hope you guys continue to share it because we would absolutely adore that, right? Do we want to add? Hey, there was a question on there, Shane. Since I just advertised it, should we just pop that up and answer the question?
Yeah, of course. Let's tackle it right now.
Yeah. How impressed should I be with the Browns win this past weekend versus Miami? Enough to take them plus 6.5 versus New England. LD. Ohio State badge. My guy. What do you guys think?
I don't hate that. Honestly, I think Miami is trash, but I think the Browns defense is the real deal, and they could give Drake May a little bit of an issue, even though he's playing almost to an MVP caliber right now. He's hot. Hey,
dang,
almost.
man.
I said almost MVP caliber, but yeah, no, I actually don't mind taking the points here. I like kind of fading New England this week.
Yeah, and see, I mean, you guys will find out a little bit of what side I'm on. But hey, to be honest with you, I don't disagree with Jason. Listen, Cleveland's offense, Dylan Gabriel is who he is right now. Will he get better? Will he progress? I'm sure he will. His wide receiving core is not that great. David Njoku's banged up, but Harold Fannin is a viable tight end. But Quinshon Judkins is the dude that is just absolutely beast moding everybody in the NFL. It's like he cannot be stopped. I know he had kind of a stinker a couple weeks ago, but listen, I don't hate taking the Browns at plus 6.5. It's plus money. You can get a good deal out of that. I don't know, Shane. What do you think? If the line moved up like a point, I'd be off.
I was just about to say if it was 7.5,
I'd be off.
There's already been 7s. If it's 7, I'm taking the Brown. I would prefer 7.5 to take the Browns. You can still find a 7 out there at minus 111. So that's still in play. Again, I would rather have the hook there because I think that you could get hooked out of this game. But I do think Drake May's been playing well, but they also have had the most kiddie-friendly schedule for the past 3 weeks. So
Agreed.
Take it with a grain of salt. We're not going to see Drake May throw 19 of 22 in every game going forward. I think that the Patriots' run defense has also been kind of helped with their cookie cutter games that they've had. So I think that there is some serious potential for the Browns to display that they are still a force to be reckoned with, even with Dylan Gabriel, not slanging that ball. He just kind of handing the ball off. Just let him do what he's good at. He had Bucky Irving back there, and now he gets Quinshon Judkins. I think that's a pretty decent trade.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that answers your question, LD. And like I said, we will continue to talk about this throughout this episode because I'm pretty sure, well, I know I'm on that game. So we will go into that in just a bit, but continue firing questions, guys. If we see them, we will answer them. So, all right, you guys ready to jump in?
Let's get
ready to do this thing. All right.
Yeah, let's get it.
So last week, as always, guys, we are going to start off with my college picks. Last week I did pretty well. I went 8-4 last week in my college picks. So a nice bump back here. It puts me total record wise at 48, 36-2. So I am climbing the ladder. I can't remember exactly where I was at this time last year, but I like where I'm sitting right now. Plus, it's plus money. I'm up 21 units, guys. So it's keep rolling. You're going to have your up weeks. You're going to have your down weeks. If you can go, above 500 or even 500, you're feeling pretty dang good. You just don't want to go into the negative. So we're still rolling. So this week, guys, for my lock of the week, I'm going to take Oklahoma minus 4.5. I feel comfortable playing it to minus 5.5 versus Ole Miss in Oklahoma, in Norman. Here's my reason. There are some experts out there that believe that the betting line for this specific game is being deflated due to the public perception, right? Last week, Oklahoma lost, and Ole Miss nearly upset a top team in Georgia. internal power rankings. What did I write here? Oh, no. Oklahoma is significantly the better team at home and should be favored by a larger margin. They have a stronger defensive unit, which is expected to limit the high-powered Ole Miss offense. I'm going to take Oklahoma at -4.5. I'm comfortable at -5.5. If this game was in or at Ole Miss, I would be probably on the other side. But Oklahoma at home looks extremely, extremely good. And they're going to be fired up after their just recent loss. So give me Oklahoma -4.5. That's what you get it right now. There are some places that are at -5.5, but if it gets above that, I'm staying away from this game. So go get it if you can at 4.5 right now. Next game.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
That's the only thing I was thinking in my head the whole time. Anytime. It's always just the immediate just spam in my brain. Pretty awful.
Next game, guys. I'm taking Northwestern +7.5. Playing Nebraska. Little scary? Possibly, but not really. I like Northwestern at +7.5, and the reason is this pick is based heavily on the recent momentum and the actual trendiness that a lot of the experts are on. While Nebraska might be rated slightly better in the holistic sense, Northwestern has been on a massive, massive hot streak, recently beating strong opponents like Penn State, shutting out Purdue. Northwestern as a very live dog in this scenario, suggesting that their current form is being undervalued by the spread, and they could potentially win outright, making the 7.5 points a very, very comfortable number, right? So I am taking Northwestern at +7.5 in this matchup versus Nebraska and Dylan Raiola. You guys like that one?
You know, I like fading fake homes. So I'm here for that. I like it. I like Northwestern. I think that they are kind of a surprising unit out of that. What are we calling it? The Big 10 still?
Yeah,
I don't know. 28. What is it?
Yeah, dude, I get them all mixed up, dude.
The Big Northwest, Central, Midwest, Arkan. I don't know.
Or is Penn State just trash?
Yes.
They are.
Okay.
Yes.
They are, but they're not.
And no.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent. There's a lot of things going on here. Speaking of Penn State, my final game is Penn State -6.5 going to Madison, Wisconsin. And here's my reason. Jason, yes. James Franklin just got fired from Penn State. Was it all his fault? I don't think so. Drew Aller is hurt. I understand that. But Penn State has lost to UCLA, Northwestern, and they are going to be absolutely, or at least I shouldn't say they're going to be, they should be absolutely hyped for this game. They have to have something that goes right. It is two of a big brand college, two of a big name team to continue losing to these types of teams. Wisconsin just got beat 31-0 by Ohio State. And yes, I know it's Ohio State. They are a rock solid team. But Penn State kept up with some of these high-powered teams at the beginning of the year. And then they just went to straight turmoil. They need a game. They need to win a game. They need to win a game. In -6.5, that number is very low. I know it's in Wisconsin, but if you watched last week, Wisconsin is
they also look lost. They look so lost.
Oh my God, really it's bad. Now their defense has an okay unit, but it's nothing to be It's nothing special.
It's not Wisconsin. It's not last year's Wisconsin team. That's for sure. The big difference is that there has been a serious regression in that defensive side, and that offense just didn't make any steps in the right direction.
Yeah. And this number here, oh, sorry, Jason, go ahead.
No, it's crazy to think about Wisconsin. You used to be able to pencil them in for 9 or 10 wins a year. And you think defense and running the football. It's pro style offense, and now they don't even look like the old version of themselves. They have trouble putting up points and even stopping teams.
Wow, this reminds me a lot of like Russell Wilson. I don't know.
And the fact that this game is at -6.5 here, that's such a low number when 2 weeks ago, Penn State was being favored by anywhere from 17 to 21 points. Now I get it. Drew Aller is out, but they always have high-powered athletes. So get the next guy in, and get a W. 6.5 is a low number. So I'm taking Penn State minus 6.5 in this matchup. Go get you some Nittany lines.
Dig it. Dig it.
That's my college plays, boys.
Sweet. All right, boys. We ready to hop in for the NFL recap?
Yeah, let's get it, my guy. I want to hear how well we all did because I think we all pretty much killed it.
I don't think I did.
Wow. You're the college
All right.
guy, so we'll let you have a pass. Wait, Penn State doesn't play Wisconsin this weekend.
What?
And LD just said Penn State doesn't play Wisconsin this weekend. Wisconsin plays Oregon because Penn State had a bye week.
Am I looking at wrong lines here?
Hold
Hang on.
here.
Jason, get ready to just
Yeah, you're good.
talk about something else. Let me pull this up.
No, you're good. Okay. We're just going to hop right into the recap with this right now while you look that up. So, with the recap for NFL slate last week, we as a group went 9-8. So, we went over 500, y'all. None of our locks hit, but our season total does come out to we are above 500 finally. 53-52. Your boys' record is currently sitting at 20-22. Matt, you're 11-11, and Shane, you cracked over 500 this week after having a pretty solid last week. Yeah, 22-19, sitting at the season total. So, Matt, did you find out?
Yes, I did. And he is right. I looked at, I don't know where I got that. I don't know where the hell I got that. Maybe I was asleep and I dreamed it.
Well, you
okay, so scratch that. Scratch that play. I'll throw out another one. Sorry about that, y'all. Give me Vandy. Give me Vandy minus 2.5 playing at home versus Missouri. I mean, I'm going to ride that Vandy train until I can't no more. So Vandy is that squad. Diego Pavia is that guy. He's going to tear it up. He's going to continue doing it. Missouri, solid team, but I'm telling you right now, man, Vandy is hard to beat at home. So I will ride that Vandy train until I cannot ride it anymore. So give me Vandy at minus 2.5. You can get that over at DraftKings, and I'll ride that well until it is dry.
Yeah, Pavia played a hell of a lot better this past week.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, it was great to see.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good catch though, LD. I don't know I don't know where the heck I was looking at that.
Hey, Jamie, thanks for stopping by. Cool. Well, hey, Shane, since you had the best week out of all of us last week, going 6-2, you get the honor this week, sir.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's kick it off hot here, baby. Let's just go ahead and do the best, the 6-point teaser, because there's a lot of them that I have this week. If you like 6-point teasers, go ahead and make sure that you go to the betting page, and it will be there for you to consume. This one is pretty easy. It's Bills off of a bye, and I'm tagging them with the Eagles in a revenge spot versus the New York Football Giants. We saw the Giants absolutely fall apart this past weekend. Well, some of us did. I watched it on my phone in a field in a park. So I like this play, particularly because the Bills are off a bye. They need a statement spot. This is a good spot to test their mettle. They're playing the Carolina Panthers on the road. And then you have the Eagles, obviously, taking on the Giants, as I just alluded to. And it's a good revenge spot for them. My any touchdown play of the week, guys. We'll just bounce right into that. Listen, this is something I cooked up. The Bills, specifically, not fantastic against the run. And with the Panthers having a, dare I say, pretty firepower-heavy backfield right now with Chuba and Rico Dowdle, I am going to go ahead and smash the Rico Dowdle anytime touchdown at plus 155. The Bills are one of the worst teams in the NFL when it comes to points allowed to running backs. So I think this is a spot where, especially with, the change to the red rifle back there in the backfield, we're going to have to see them rely on Chuba and Rico more than we probably necessarily expected to. Not that Bryce Young's up there putting up Heisman numbers, but he is definitely better than late stage Andy Dalton. There's no doubt about that in my mind. So Rico Dowdle anytime touchdown. It's currently at 155. I would keep an eye on it as things progress throughout the week. Last week, if you would have waited on my Quinshon Judkins play, you could have gotten it at minus 115, which is what it was at kickoff. So pretty solid value there. Vikings plus 3.5 is my play of the week, guys. It's my lock. They're playing the Los Angeles Chargers. SoFi is not really a home stadium. Let me just say that. And the Vikings, the fans love to travel, baby. They're going to book this as a vacation. This will have been circled as a getaway. They are going to come in loud, rowdy, and obnoxious. You're going to hear the horn. You're going to hear the skull clap. And there will be some skulls clapping because the Chargers are so hurt on the offensive line. Hassan Haskins also not playing. You're looking at possibly Quentin Johnston still on the injury report as well. So a lot of moving pieces for the Chargers to get ready for this game. I think this is a spot on a short week to back the team that's healthier in what will be a bounce back spot. And let me just add the fact that you also may have JJ McCarthy back.
Little JJ action.
He looked good. I will not take the slander. The teams that he played early in the season surprised everybody. He looked better now in retrospect. So take it with a grain of salt. He's going to come back. He's going to show us he is a competent quarterback. This is the spot to back them.
Dig it, actually.
Really do.
Matt.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, take it.
All right. Well, it's Bipocalypse, guys. So, like we alluded to earlier, slate is small, but it looks stingy, but we like it. We like it a little stingy. So, my lock of the week this week, guys, is I am taking Atlanta -7, playing the hapless, hopeless, disappearing act, whatever you want to call it, Miami Dolphins. Sorry, not sorry, Miami fans out there. Your guys' team is in such shambles. You've got quarterbacks calling out leadership. You've got leadership coming out in the press conference saying that we cannot be throwing 6 picks. So basically calling you out. You've got guys fighting for their jobs all over that field. We don't know who we're going to see as head coach in 2 weeks. We don't know if we're going to see Tua as a starting quarterback in 2 weeks. We just really don't know. That team is in absolute shambles. Atlanta is not the bestest of teams, but they are a very serviceable team. They have a good defense. They have a pretty potent offense. Miami could be in trouble this week. Short and simple. Give me Atlanta -7. I think that is a slam dunk pick in my personal opinion. So give me the Falcons -7 as my lock of the week. Second pick, guys, I am taking LD. Here we go. I am taking New England Patriots at I got it at -7. Is that what the line is? That what the line is still at?
You can get 6.5 at -130.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get it as low as 6.5. You can get it as high as 7.
Okay. And I'm only doing this simply, LD and my two coasts, is because New England's playing at home. Mike Vrabel has that squad at least somewhat going the right direction. I don't really know what the heck's going on with Trevion Henderson, whether he is just in the absolute doghouse, but Vrabel came out in an interview a couple days ago and said, Ramondre Stevenson is just playing good. Now, with our eyeballs, yeah, okay, he's playing okay, but how is Trevion Henderson not the more supreme talent? I just don't understand. He
hasn't shown it yet either. That's the other thing.
Right.
From what we've seen from Trey, it's not. It just hasn't been it. It's really disheartening.
It is very disheartening. There are people dropping them off their fantasy rosters right now. But no, if this was in Cleveland, I would totally be on the other side here. And LD, I'm not saying that your pick would be a bad pick if you want to roll the dice going Cleveland, because I think it could be a very good game. I like New England at home. I think that stadium is very hard to play in, especially when the Patriots have their full roster, their full gambit of defense. I just think that Gabriel, if they pass a lot, Gabriel's going to be in trouble. If they hand the ball off a lot, I think this could be a very good game. But I'm going to take the New England Patriots at -7 in this matchup here. And I don't blame anybody if they want to roll the dice on the other side. I don't blame anybody at all. My last game, guys, I am taking the Dallas Cowboys +3.5 going to Denver to play the Sean Payton-led Broncos. Yes, I know, guys, they had a comeback last week. Was it a comeback or was it a squandering by the New York Football Giants? I will leave that in your own heads. I will leave that in your own minds and your own eyes. Listen, Dallas showed you something when they got CD back, right? That offense looks pretty dang good. I think this is going to be a high-powered game here. It's in Denver, so we all know what Dallas's defense looks like. If Bo Nix plays good football, this could be a very, very high-scoring game, in my personal opinion. I don't think Dallas's offense is extremely hard to stop. And I know they have Surtain, and he'll be obviously shadowing CeeDee Lamb. This could be a very big week for George Pickens, Jake Ferguson. Yeah, I really like Dallas. I like the way they played last week, and their offense is cooking, and I like them as dogs here. So I'm going to take Dallas plus 3.5 in this matchup.
I think we can group ride that. Jason, we need your approval. Are we group riding for the first time this year on this
100%. 100%. Cool. That's going to be one of my picks that I had coming up. So
yeah, the 3.5 I think is the key. Getting the hook. I've used the Cowboys in one of my teasers. I think it's an adequate teaser play because I think this line could come down further. So I think 3.5 is a good spot to play it. Why not? What has Denver showed us aside from a team that has gotten consistently lucky? Honestly,
right? 100%. 100%.
Yeah, why not us? And I will start off with that game. If the Broncos come out like they played last week without any offense in the first half, they are going to get their bell rung. Dallas has one of the hottest offenses in the league right now. If you got to score points in order to keep up with them, which you can on Dallas, but their defense looked pretty decent last game, forcing Jaden Daniels to turn the ball over a couple times. So I do like the points there. I think there is going to be a lot of points in this game. So give me the boys. My lock this week, first off, Texans doghouse. I'm never betting them ever again. So I just want to throw that out there. Yeah, we'll get that out there. Get that out of the way.
Hold on. You have hope on the horizon. You could have Josh McDaniels as your OC next year. Just saying.
We need it, honestly.
Or wait, Josh McDaniels. Mike McDaniels.
Yeah,
Mike. Josh. Wrong McDaniels. Other one. The cool one, not the other one.
That offense would cook with him, honestly, and just get a whole new offensive line. But anyways, lock of the week. One of the hottest teams in football. I don't know if they've played anybody that good, but give me the Colts minus 14 versus the abysmal Tennessee Titans. I don't trust the Titans. They look down bad. Cam Ward, I feel sorry for you, my guy. But Colts with the Danny Dimes, with the resurgence of him, and JT, it looks like he could be the offensive player of the year this year. So I love him. I don't care about the points. I think it's Colts minus 14. Give me all the points. I think they blow them out at home. Next game, last game, I'm going with the Ravens minus 6.5 against or home versus the Bears. The Bears are one of the more inconsistent teams this year. I hate that offense. I don't know what's going on with Caleb Williams, but I'd like Lamar versus the NFC. We talk about this all the time, and especially coming off a bye week. Lamar didn't practice today, but he should be playing this week. That's what Vegas thinks at the moment. I'm guessing because of this point spread. Do y'all agree?
Yeah, based off of what the line says, he's playing.
Yeah, Lamar's only lost twice versus the NFC, so take that into account. I think the Ravens get back on track. This is a must-win game for them if they even want to sniff the playoffs. Give me the Ravens to blow them out.
Yeah, fun fact, Baltimore's also the 31st team in the luck rankings. The only team that is more unlucky is the New York Football Jets. So that is definitely a spot to possibly back. Baltimore's going to be insanely healthy. Their defense is going to be basically full bore back, and they could also get Lamar back. Even if they don't get Lamar back, I don't necessarily think that they can't pull off this number.
What do you think? If they don't get Lamar back, what would that number be? What, 2.5?
I would say probably going to the hook. I think it's going to 3.5. I don't think they drop it all the way to 2.5 because they would want people to take the other side.
I would still take it, honestly, at this point. I especially coming off a bye and getting healthy. I like it. It doesn't matter if Lamar plays, still hit it.
Yeah.
Shane, did we survive?
We did. We made it, guys. I mean, shocker. The Chiefs absolutely wimp-whopped. So,
yeah, Jason.
Yeah. Someone doubted us. Jeez. All right, Jay.
I doubt
Keep
you. I
doubting
was like,
me.
okay, homer pick, I guess. Here we go.
It was a bit of a homer pick. I will let you have that. Speaking of this, we are not having a homer pick, but we are picking a team at home. We're picking the Atlanta Falcons. So listen, birdie on up. Miami Dolphins, we've yet to fade you, which is kind of shocking. So this is our chance to do so. We will be fading them for the first time, and I like it. I think it's going to be sweat free. That's all we've been going for. Yeah, line does indicate that Lamar is playing, and line also, here's a little tidbit. Line indicates that Jaden Daniels is not.
Yeah.
Make
saying.
her think Lamar's playing. Yeah, I
Bro,
agree, Kyle.
And it does suck for me that if Jaden doesn't play, because I have him as quarterback in like 3 different leagues.
Yep. And it's
My
big
backups aren't
big
great.
bye week 2. You're looking down the barrel. It's an interesting spot. But yeah, so this week Atlanta Falcons is our survivor, and then I think the next thing we got to do is the one, the only.
The dog, baby.
Are they barking? We were really close. If Denver doesn't do the miraculous comeback, we're having a different conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started off early last week. I was like, Cincy, boys. I think I called it on the pod, too.
You did. You did.
Yeah, it was one of my better bets of the week. But, guys,
And it hurt my feelings, Jason. But I did. If you remember, I did agree with you. I thought it was a good play.
It was that prime spot for just a letdown game for the Steelers, and it set up perfectly. But
Yeah.
boys, what are we going with this week?
I am taking the Dallas Cowboys money line.
Okay.
Shane,
I am on the Minnesota Vikings.
the Vikings, dig it.
Yeah, I like it.
Fun fact, here's a fun thing. Minnesota Vikings have 72% of the money and only 27% of the bets.
Is that Thursday? Is that Thursday
It is
game?
Thursday. It's a Thursday game.
Mhm.
That is a massive discrepancy between bets and money. So take that and run with it.
Yeah. Love it.
And to finish it off, I'm going to go the Sunday night game. Give me the Steelers money line. Green Bay's too inconsistent. I think Rodgers shows up at home. I like a home dog.
Discount double check. We have a check for the price, and it is plus 1,494. So a $10 bet would win you $149 in your pocket.
We're due. And guys, we say this all the time, but we're going to reiterate it. With the dog parlay, gamble responsibly. This is kind of a fun one. We do low units on this play, so just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, and Kyle, you are correct. We will be picking up a lot of Marcus Mariota this week, probably. Get your waivers in. Yeah. All right, guys. Do you have anything else to add?
I don't believe so. I think that's we got.
All right, sweet. Well, guys, that is going to wrap up the betting segment, episode, whatever you want to call it, of the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast. Remember, it was good to see some of you guys commenting today. It's always, like I said, it's always fun for us to interact with you guys when you guys ask questions, because we do like talking about different games, different lines, different numbers. And that's kind of what the three of us do. Starting basically yesterday, we just kind of dive into the numbers of all sports really all week, and we try to get out the best lines we possibly can when we can to you guys, and obviously the games that we like. So Jason reiterated to it, even if you are a new bettor, a new sports gambler, whatever, just be responsible with it. You don't have to dive in. We try to say this and reiterate it all year, but just start small. You don't have to bet big right away. Build your bank account, put some money aside so you know that you are in the green. And like I said, ask questions. We are more than happy to help you guys. I know Shane and Jason do a lot of betting throughout the entire year. I primarily focus just on football. But, these guys bet sports all year round, and they are very successful. They are very good at it, and they do their research. So if you have any questions, reach out to these guys, because when you have that knowledge, it's very much more understanding. It is very confusing at first, especially for new guys. So Ask questions.
Yeah, it's totally not the NBA tip-off right now that I'm totally not watching on a different screen.
That's what's in front of me. I was like, I'm done with the Texans.
I can tell. I can see
focusing
your
on the
I can
Rockets.
see the flash. I can just see the red flash whenever it's a Rockets jersey. So I'm like, Jason,
I
am.
And I do dabble in hockey bets, and I was on the San Jose Sharks, so I'm not watching any hockey right now. But
little pucket boy.
That's right, baby.
A little chow.
Little
chow action. Love it. Love it.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Remember, catch us live here on YouTube, Fantasy Six Packs YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Every Tuesday night, we go live with our early week best bets, and we will update them throughout the week. Become an all-access member at fantasysixpack.net. Use promo code Parlay FF to get 15% off, and head over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you want the audio version, give us a subscribe, 5-star review. It helps out the show. And with that being said, we love you all to the moon and back. Shane and Jason, you know what to do.
Hey, drop gloves for loves. Let's go, baby.
I think I'm going to dabble in more prop bets this week. I don't like the games, so.
Post them, baby. Post them. All right. Until next week and next episode. Peace out.